Good morning, everybody. My name is Mark Evans, and I am your instructor here in Business 101 Introduction to Business. For the next 10 weeks, we're going to explore different types of businesses, different types of organizations, and a lot of different subjects related to business. And so I hope you're going to enjoy the class, enjoy our time together, learn a few things, and have some fun along the way. I'd like to kind of go over some ground rules with you for the class. Every teacher does things a little bit different. You may be new to online education and not knowing what to expect, or you may have had some classes. In that case, you'll be able to catch on pretty quick. But again, every teacher does something a little bit different from time to time. First of all, the class is 10 weeks long. Class starts on Sunday mornings and ends at Saturday night at midnight. Each week you will have a different reading assignments to turn in. You'll have discussion posts, maybe collaborate sessions, tests, etc. That you have to get done. You can look at the course syllabus and see all of the details there, and also look at the discussion posts or the course content in Blackboard to see those specifics. But I want to go over a few things with you here now just as an introduction. I'd like to remind you first of all of the new late policy that American National University has in place. It is one late policy for all teachers and all students. So previously, if you've taken classes, every teacher does that a little bit different. The university has established a single late policy for all classes and so forth. So please go out, look at the syllabus, make sure you understand the late policies. Likewise, there is attendance policies for the online education, and that's in the attendance section of your syllabus as well. So I don't want to go over that in great detail here, but I do want you to be reminded of the attendance policy and certainly the late policy, as that's new this term, okay? So please check that out so that you don't end up with heartache and some upset feelings if you feel you've been surprised or something like that. As I said, in Business 101, we're going to kind of touch base on a lot of different subjects. Later, you may have other business classes and you'll get in more depth in terms of particular subjects or what have you. So we're going to just kind of skim the surface on a lot of those things. And you may wonder, why have I got to take Business 101? You might be in business, you might be in an IT major or even a medical major. I've had a friend that not long ago told me, if you want to understand why certain decisions are made in corporations or organizations like hospitals, just follow the money. Usually money and business have something to do with just about every decision that's going to be made. And if you understand the thought processes, if you understand a lot of those things, you'll understand more about how decisions are being made, I think. Now, each week, as I said, you'll have a variety of things to work on. There's a discussion post each week where you'll go read the discussion question. You'll answer the discussion question, and you need to follow the guidelines for discussion posts to get the best grade possible. And that means that you would do a minimum of 150 words. You would cite an academic resource that supports your ideas, and then you have to respond to one other student during the week. That initial discussion post has to be turned in by Wednesday night of the week. So please go out and check again on the syllabus on that, so that you don't get dinged on your grade. Assignments, you likewise have about 2 assignments a week where we're talking about the subject matter and you're answering questions or whatever. Usually the items are right out of your textbook. And again, look at the syllabus, look at the information for the class. There are guidelines on how to get the best grade possible on the assignments. There are 4 tests during the term. I think week 3, 5, 7, and 9. They're all true, false, or multiple choice. You can take them twice with the highest grade being accepted. The questions, though, are randomized. Each student will get different questions, and if you take the test twice, you'll get different questions the second time from what you did the first time, so don't be surprised by that. There is a group assignment in this process. I think we start that about week 3, and you should be able to look at Blackboard and see the group that you've been assigned to, and we'll get more into that when we get closer to it. You have a final exam in week 10. Again, you could take the final exam twice, with the highest grade being accepted, and that one likewise is randomized, so be aware of that. So each week we have quite a bit of work to do. The key to it is not procrastinating, not waiting to the last minute, and then rushing and stressing out and stuff, but to space the work out each week and do a little bit at a time over the course of the week, and try to stay in front of your work, if you will. I encourage you to read the syllabus, and then there's a section there that says course syllabus and information in Blackboard. Read that. It explains everything that we're doing and how we're going to do it, and how to get the best grades that you possibly can. Okay? On all your discussions, again, I remind you to read the guidelines for discussion posts, as that will be how I will grade the discussions. Again, that first discussion post has to be done by Wednesday nights, and then also there is assignments that you have to do, and there's guidelines for the assignments in terms of being able to get the best grade possible. So this is just a brief introduction to say hello and kind of get you started. We will be having a Collaborate session this coming Thursday night, and I think it's at 8 o'clock, and you're required, if you can, to join that Collaborate session. And during that session I plan on going over a lot more of this stuff and where to find it in Blackboard. That session will be recorded, so that if you're working or you can't possibly get there, you can pull that session up and watch it later. Like I said, the college requires us to do 3 graded Collaborate sessions, so this will be the first one, and you will get a grade as far as class participation on that Collaborate session. So I'll be answering your questions via email or text or what have you all week long. I'll try to stay close by, and then I'll be available to you on Thursday night to talk to you in the Collaborate session. So I hope you'll have a good start to the class. I look forward to working with you, and I will see you online and in class Thursday night.